Hello, Synapse community. My name is Ryan Magitimer. I'm a product manager on the Azure Synapse Analytics team. And wouldn't you know it, it's the new season of the Learn Synapse series. This episode, if you can believe it or not, is January. Last episode, if you recall, we talked about how you can easily implement a data flow to join two different data sets in our Azure Data Lake storage. Well, today what we're going to do is, I'm sure you guessed this as well, explore that data. We're going to do that in a couple different ways using Apache Spark for Synapse. You're going to look at some Python, as well as you have some friends that enjoy SQL, which I'm sure you do. We all enjoy SQL. We can also do that as well. Going to be using a Parquet file with our NYC trips data. Let's jump in. We start the process in the Synapse Studio homepage and hit the data option. We're going to use our connection to our Azure Data Lake storage Gen 2, and with the data set that's sitting there, we have one file in Parquet format. We can look at our ADLS for our Parquet file with our trips of NYC taxis, in this case for January 2022. We can start our first exploratory analysis with a right-click of this file, select New Notebook, and load to a data frame. We need to attach this to one of our Spark pools and then hit the Run option to check our outcomes. These are the simple steps to do our first exploratory analysis of our data using a PySpark script. We can also check here the view of our results in either a table or a chart format. We can also export the results of our query as a CSV, JSON, or XML file. Next, we can do some transformations directly as the next cell in our notebook. This time, let's add some new columns to the dataset based on existing ones. In this case, based on the date column, we're going to add columns for month, day of the month, day of the week, and hour of the day. Now, let's analyze the size of our data frames. As another great exploratory option, let's check the schema of our data frame. Now, let's do some analysis of our data. Let's say that we want to group the data by day of the month and check the number of trips for each day and overall seasonality. Here's something fun you can do in Synapse. Let's save the data to a table to enable developers preferring SQL over Python. Let's now check out that table. Once we have the data in a Spark table, let's switch to SQL. You can do this using the magic command, magic SQL, and run the query. As a final exploration, let's use the matplotlib library and create a custom chart using Python code. Well, let's look at the chart. That wraps up our video for today. We talked about PySpark exploration as well as Spark SQL. Tell us in the comments, which do you prefer? Python or Spark? Python or Spark? Python or SQL? That's what we're looking for. At any rate, my name is Ryan Magitimer. You can find me on Twitter. You can find Synapse on Twitter, Azure_Synapse. Also, if you love social media, I have just the program for you. The Azure Synapse Influencer Program. That's right, a program for all you influencers out there, or would-be, soon-to-be influencers. If you like titles, champion, contender, the other one, there's three. They're very exciting. They all begin with C. There's more fun stuff. There are mugs, if that's the sort of thing you're into, socks, stickers, private Q&A sessions. There's lots of fun stuff. At any rate, it's very easy to sign up. You can click the link in the description for this video, fill out a couple things. It's really quick. It's really fun. I will see you all there. At any rate, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.